I've never had an India Pale Ale before, so.
Never been to India.
Hello viewers, Review That Brew here with my guest reviewer Derek.
Hello.
And today we're bringing you a very special treat. We're reviewing the Dogfish Head 90-minute IPA. Award-winning. It's going to be a challenge today. I don't know if my taste buds are up to the reputation of this beer, but I guess we're going to figure it out pretty quick.
And neither of us have ever tried this beer, so it's a new one.
I've never had an India Pale Ale before, so.
Never been to India.
Wonderful. It's going to be a great. It's going to be a great review. So let's just get to talking about the beer, the brewery, and all that business. The Dogfish Head Brewery is a brewing company. They're based in, I believe, Milton, Delaware, which is kind of interesting because Milton is a name of a place. The beer,
Very fine name.
The brewery opened in 1995. I read that they produce, 75,000 barrels of beer a year, and they've won a lot of awards. Anyways, the 90-minute Imperial IPA has a pretty weird brewing technique. It is made where hops are continually added to it during the boiling process. Instead of just added once, they're added throughout the entire time, which it gives it the flavor. The flavor is apparently very deep. When I've read that, it can be described as citrusy, but you still get the hops, but you don't get so much bitterness. The beer is 9% alcohol by volume. It's $10.99 for a 4-pack, which is kind of weird, making it a little bit more expensive than most beers actually. And
well, we're gonna find out if it's worth the price.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna divulge. So first, let's just talk about the label. What do you notice right away?
Well, what I see on the label is that it's worth 10 cents in Michigan. No. Well, what I noticed on the label is that the bottle's worth 10 cents in the bottle. No, that what I noticed on the bottle is that the bottle is
worth 10 cents in Michigan. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I noticed first of all is that the bottle's worth 10 cents in Michigan. It's 9% alcohol by volume, and according to the Surgeon General, pregnant women shouldn't drink it, or underage people, of course.
Of course. So I think it's just your basic, label and bottle for like a small town brewery. I mean, it's just got their little logo, a little saying on it about the India Pale Ale. As you can see, the beer is starting to sweat because it's so hot in here, and we've only been in here for 5 minutes. Which
the beer just wants to be like us.
Alright, so from here we're going to move on to the opening part. Let's get these things open. Alrighty. So what I noticed right away is that the head is very thick and very, very frothy. The head's pretty flat, and it's definitely thick. It's not a thin carbonated head, and the sustain is pretty long. You can just tell by time lapse in the video that it's not breaking up too quickly. The color is it's pretty good. I like the color on it. It's
darker.
It's darker, definitely, almost an amber, but it's definitely
very
not
clear.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, definitely no milkiness, no imperfections in the beer. Definitely, you can see that pretty clearly. I think I'm liking the look of this so far. It's looking pretty inviting. Now you can see now the head is kind of breaking up on the sides here, but it's creating kind of a lace effect, which is a desirable aspect to a beer. The lace on the edge, says that it's made well. So we're gonna move on to the smell test. Ooh. Man, I definitely notice citrus smell right away.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you notice about the smell right away?
I noticed that the aroma is very thick and it's very noticeable.
Yeah, it definitely stands out. You don't have to stick your nose very far in. Even from right here, I can kind of get a waft of it a little bit, which is great. See, look at the lace on the glass. Now you can see that's gorgeous. Alright, so next up, we're going to be moving on to the all-important taste test. Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whew, man, definitely right away get like a citrus flavor. I can almost taste like honey. The flavor is extremely deep. It starts off kind of citrusy, lingers in your mouth for a while. you get a little bit of bitterness at the end, like with most beers, but it's not overwhelming, especially with the amount of hops that they have added to this beer. It's not very bitter at all.
No.
I've
No,
definitely had
it's-
way more bitter beers than this. Well, the flavor in this beer can best be described
It
kind of
would be
like
like Hulk Hogan driving the turtle van, punching a shark in the face in your mouth.
So we're just gonna wrap this up. Go ahead and give it a rating, Derek. Give it an overview.
Well, what I thought of it was it had very deep flavor, and it's a little stronger than most beers that I've drank yet, so it takes some getting used to. But overall, I'd say 3.5 out of 5, maybe. That's just me though, because I'm not used. I don't have much to compare it to.
All right. What I felt of it, I felt that it was really good. I like the flavor, obviously. I like the head, the lace, the retention. I like the color a lot. I even like the dang bottle, just the way that this color scheme is. I mean, it all boils down to it just being all around pretty good. I was hoping for a little bit more citrus to balance out the bitterness at the end, and I think it would be a lot more smooth. But overall, I would probably give it a 4.5 out of 5. I think that it's really good. And then if you're going to spend the money on it and you feel like you know what a good beer is and you want to try something that is definitely going to be outstanding, this would be a great choice. I feel like it's well deserving of the awards that it's won. And I hope that they continue to make more beers of this kind. It's really good. Alright, I'm going to wrap this up by saying thanks for watching, and I hope you decide to try this beer sometime. If you're looking to spend a little bit extra cash on a beer, I'd say that this would be a great choice. It's nice and easy to drink, great flavor, and it would complement a meal pretty well.
Buy it, try it, eat fries with it.
Eat fries. Alrighty. Close this out. Thanks, viewers.